That's kind of shame.
It kind of, you lose one of your elims, but these guys are getting into games, so let's go here.
Yep, I'm gonna be starting on side this time. Gets the rocket launcher above the yellow armor. It's the mega uncontested.
So yeah, fairly standard start to Blood Run. And they could actually run into each other here. They'll do just that, yeah. Right. You know, Dopey, I think he took the safe option there, he didn't want to fight.
Yeah, there's no real reason to stay there. But the plasma ambush and the teleport, that was good for him. Wow, nice rail.
Good rails from Dopey.
Yeah, it was up to that rail, which player would have won the fight there. Oh, good for Dopey.
Yeah, a bit aggressive from Ty, just jumping down there. I think he, you know, wanted to do as much damage before that mega spawn, but unfortunately losing another frag.
Mm-hmm.
Dopey's rails have been pretty good today.
Yeah, and as we can see. Let me check his accuracy. 50 so far, or 45 after that one.
And yeah, he just missed like 5 in a row there.
We shouldn't have said anything about his work.
Yeah.
Master's curse and so on. Check on, I don't know why Dopey gave up on the mega. He did hit one of those rails, but still.
Yeah, it looks like he's playing really safe at the moment. He doesn't really need to.
Right, I just get out and make time to Dopey. Gonna switch back to him. Looking pretty back already. Lost the red armor, but not gonna hurt him too much.
Yeah, Dopey's got a huge stack at the moment, and he's gonna want to frag pretty soon.
He doesn't want to fail those rocket jumps.
No, it's unnecessary.
Let's see if we can get a proper fight here. Out the grenade launcher platform. Oh man. Ty had just great LG there.
Yeah, Dopey trying the backwards rocket jump, but...
Not really a good idea when your opponent has the lightning gun out like that. You just
yeah,
get pinned
exactly.
down
I mean,
on
he
the
just
wall.
got pushed back into the red and took so much damage. A bit of a risky move from Dopey. He needed to land his shots at least if he was going to do that.
Yeah, I mean, it gets pretty hard to land those shots when you're going up in the air on the wall.
Yeah, that's also true. So, pretty close game so far.
Yeah. I'm looking slightly better now, but he's still one frag behind. Just listening all kind of sounds, doesn't hear anything. Where is Dopey then? There we go, finally Ty finds him. Goes in aggressive. Dopey with some defensive rockets, can't escape in time. And that's gonna be a tight game now.
And I think, yeah, Dopey's looking to get this next red. Oh.
Yeah, but he doesn't get it for free.
Good little burst of LG damage and a rail there from Ty. That was good.
Precisely what you need to do when you know your opponent can get the red. There was a lot of them. Okay. There's a split with a red and mega. See what Ty can do. Well, he does find Dopey right away and it goes for the damage, but he's taking a lot of damage and Dopey can get him down. That is just excellent for Dopey. He did get both the items, but he did get the frag.
Yeah, that turned out well for the South African player. You know, overall it's been pretty close. But I'd say Dopey has had maybe slightly more of an edge.
Yeah, I mean, it's a very even game. I'm not gonna predict any outcomes yet. There we go, this time Dopey with the backwards grenade rocket jump and succeed, doesn't get pinned down and gets the frag with a rail finish. Excellent work.
Yeah, really slow game from both these guys.
I think Dopey is gonna get another frag. Nope, it's a suicide for Ty and he gets the rocket kill. That's gonna favor Ty quite a bit.
That was actually a decent spawn for Dopey. Well, took that rail, but he spawned with both the LG and the rocket, and then oh, just missed out. Just missed out on that red, but doesn't matter. Ty just hitting himself. And now he's the one with the follow-up frag.
Yep. And sure, he lost one frag with a raider there, but it's fine. Is Ty gonna go for the red armor? Knows Dopey's there. And finally Dopey showed himself.
Just a little standoff there. Players knew exactly what they wanted to do.
No point making a move from Ty's behalf.
That was a good little burst of plasma from Dopey.
Not cooler.
It's probably gonna go down here.
Ty running out of LG ammo, he's still going for the frag, taking a lot of damage. Fortunately for him, Dopey is also dealing a lot of damage himself, so it's gonna even things up a bit. I don't know why Ty is sticking around for this fight when he doesn't have the ammo for the necessary weapons.
Yeah, or the health. I mean, both those guys were left really, really low, and the Mega's actually up. Dopey saw it for a really short second, but he opted to leave it up. I mean, he's only got 13 health. So, Ty with quite a significant stack advantage.
Yep.
He could tie this game up any second now.
Again, all the armors are gonna be up in a second. Ty, of course, securing himself the red one.
Good defensive rocket from Dopey.
Yeah, and just more of those.
Yeah, he got away there with 23 health. And finally manages.
He got some of the yellow
50.
armor. That's good.
Yeah, Ty should have definitely capitalized on that.
Yeah, but I don't know, you can't really go chasing in a full defensive play like that. Still 2 minutes on the clock and he's only one frag behind. Just keeping a solid control, I think it's more important.
Yeah, that's what he needed, there we go. Ties the game up.
Yep. I left kinda low there. I should grab the Mega without any problems. And he can't go for the red. No chance.
Oh wow. Just rockets and grenades flying everywhere there.
Yeah, that turned out surprisingly good for Ty there. Getting any damage. Again, he's managed to refill some of his health and armor. Soon he's gonna be able to fight for major items. Right now he's defending the red here. In a good position on the grenade platform. We'll see if Dopey is gonna take the teleporter. Nope. I'm making the ballsy move and going in for the armor.
It did cost him.
A lot.
He had to take a rail for that. Dopey wouldn't let him have it on the cheap there. And again, Dopey's rail as well. Just Batmaning in there and landing those rail shots. That's what he needs to do. Especially with 30 seconds.
Yep, I think you might see an overtime since I's playing extremely defensive right now. Both players are landing some of those shots.
again, Dopey gets the Mega. And yeah, it looks like he's going to choose to be a little bit aggressive here and get himself that red. And he does that.
He can afford it.
And there we go, there's our first overtime.
Yep, I'm gonna switch to Dopey and check current situation. Yeah, he has the clear stack advantage.
When they just spotted each other, whoa, Dopey got taken by surprise there.
Oh, that's exactly what I needed to do.
Ty stuck around for a little bit too long.
Oh my, direct rocket and aggressive play with the rockets. And he gets the frag, and there we go, finally, lightning finish. Not left with much health and almost died to that crater there. 9 health left, Ty is chasing and does get the frag.
Ty immediately tying it up there.
No
I guess that we see how he got his name, right?
I already made a pun about that yesterday.
That's just irresistible.
Yeah, I know. Dopey getting the next frag there. I mean, the last 2 frags for both players, they were left extremely low after the fight, so it hasn't been too hard for the other to get the frag back.
Yeah, and about 40 seconds left, and I think Dopey doesn't want to give away a frag now.
Yeah, he should be able to secure this game for himself.
Good defensive rockets, and Dopey, very risky move there.
Yep, with this armor and now this 50 bubble, he can take another rail. So
yeah, he was railable for a good few seconds there.
Fortunate for him, Ty missing those shots.
Yeah. And 10 seconds left. Just spotting each other. Oh my god.
I can still make this happen. 22 health on Dopey. 3 seconds. Oh, it's not gonna happen anymore. That's a GG. Well played, Dopey.
What a game. Very, very close between these guys.